What's up, everybody? Welcome back, everybody coming in. Tonight, it's probably not going to be a super long stream, but I'm going to do a little bit of just livery and chill. Um, Livery, chill, and chat. It's my new name for it when I don't plan on racing much, but just doing some liveries. So this will be part one. I know we've kind of done it before. We've done question and answer type things, but yeah, that's what we're going to jump into. I got a NSX livery I want to do here. I'm going to make sure nothing gets screwed up and I'm live. Because, sometimes these things are super cool and I don't go live. Looks like I did go live, so that's good. Sorry for that. It's just sometimes PlayStation Direct will miss that part. So, hey, Stumpy. You know what? The only thing I've heard, McNaughty had a stream this week, I think it was, and he rumored that they might be in the works. Um, I haven't heard anything myself, and if I did, I wouldn't be able to give that information out. But no, I actually haven't heard anything. So, uh, yeah, so about as much as me with what I just said. But maybe soon. I made a livery on the GR3 already, the Group 3 for this. So I'm basically going to just try to remake as close as possible. Nice. Nice, Stumpy. That's awesome. I'm basically going to be remaking something I've already made and just trying to kind of keep it as close as possible. So we'll see what I get done in the short bit of time I have. Luckily, group Group 3 and Group 4 NSX is really close to each other. So, however, I need to go on here and grab some captures that I took because I can't do it all by memory. I ain't that good. Plus, I worked on this like 2 days ago, so my memory it ain't good enough for that. So, well, that's fun. PS5, whole new ball game. All right, I have the general sense, but I think this goes the whole way through the car. All right, should be able to go up. And probably about there. Kind of lined it up previously with the end of the car, so that should work. Party rock is in the house tonight. I think the angle kind of works. I'm actually gonna move it up a little bit. Angle it with that door crease a little more like that. All right, I think that's good. Pretty sure this base layer was black. And then I had a white over top. Move up just a little bit. Make sure that didn't run along that car part of the spoiler. Let's see. And then we kind of had a solid line going through underneath. So let's redo this one. Bring it down. Looks like we had something like this. Girl. All right. Party Rock is in the house tonight. Kind of like that. Let's see here. Then we kind of had a kind of angled this. Oops, wrong way. Up there a bit. I think let's well, it helps. It helps, Stumpy, that I have, like I said, I've kind of done this one before. I'm just kind of redoing it on the. I'm just kind of redoing it on the Group 3, so that does help some. Let's move this down. We want all the black layers underneath the white layers. That won't matter back there. I didn't realize it didn't wrap all the way around, but it won't matter because the back end gets covered completely, so we're not going to worry about that. Yeah, I'm kind of working off something I've done, which helps. I can go this fast on something I haven't done, but the problem is I think too much about it, and so I'll come up with things I like and don't like. I'll have to delete stuff. In this case, I've done it, so it's not it's not quite as big of a deal. I've gone through the trials of what I didn't like on the car, what I did like, and I've let the livery sit for a couple days in my mind, which is always another thing. Sometimes I gotta let it sit there and re-look back at it after I'm done. All right, how big is this back section? Kind of line the angle up a little bit with the rest of the car before. I think I'm going to stay with that. Just deciding if I need to go forward or not, or if this is good. I think this is good. Let's make sure it bleeds through. The funny thing is on the Group 3 is because of some of the angles, even using as far depth as I can, it doesn't bleed through to the other side, so I had to just duplicate symmetrically, which is what I first did when I started liveries, so. Okay, let's do this right away. Duplicate. Move this over. Move that angle. Actually, we want it a little bit wider than that. When you angle it, it kind of gets skinnier. There, got a little. I think that looks pretty close to what I had. Hey, Portia, what's going on? How you doing? Did I duplicate that? I did. No, no, no. I can just move it. All right, we had another little bit down here in the corner. Alright, let's add a layer above here. Let's go to the front at all. Did I really? No, I didn't. Screenshot that too small. Okay. Anyways, everybody just joining. I'm basically just remaking something I've already done before. You mean you make your own? Wait, I'm confused by. I mean, does Noodle make yours? Because I follow Noodle. Um. Anyways, but otherwise, yeah. Just explain what you mean a little more. I guess I'm a little confused. Let me open up my chat here. Oh, someone else. How do I find them? Oh, under Porsche. Yeah, I'll give them. I'll check those out in a little bit. But it's under that tag. What's what's the name of the person who makes them? In case there's more than just like one thing under Porsche when I search that tag. But I'll search it later. I'm gonna try to bust this out as much as I can now while I'm on. But I'll definitely check it out. I love checking out other people's liveries and stuff. So there's so much to learn and like pick up and like I don't believe you can ever be the master. I don't believe you can ever be the master of something, which it's art, so art's subjective, anyways, right? But I don't think you can ever be the master of it. Like you're always learning. At least I am. All right, let's go with that. Duplicate this a little smaller. I know I had a little short little section here. Angled off some. Make sure those are going over there. Good, good. Let's see here. Let's take this, duplicate. Let's flip it and bring it over here. Wait, I didn't actually want to flip that. That was going the angle I needed. Just kidding. All right. Let's see. I had up front this bronze color. Let's move this under everything. Let's I don't want to do this. Let's actually leave that here. Gonna do white. I left a little gold on top. Like that. One more in black. Just a teeny peek of it right here. Move that white one over a bit. All right. I also forgot there is a. Let's see, where is it? Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. It's actually a black layer behind that too, which I'll move down in a second. Move that down so it layers underneath everything. I do want it over that section though, I believe, per my last. Yep, I have that line running through there. Okay. I did have another. Okay. Something like that. All right. No, no, Coop, no. My dog wants in on the action. No, Cooper, you're fine, pal. Come here. Other side. Over here. Up. Come on. Up. Up. On my lap. Come on. Come on. Up. On my lap. You always jump on my lap, and you won't right now. This is Cooper. He's our old man golden retriever. He's going to be 10 years old this spring. All right, buddy. Off. Getting all white in the face. Okay, that's enough, buddy. I know. I asked for that attention. Okay. No, these are preset decals. What one did I use? Oh, crap. No, Coop. I guess it doesn't matter much. Just whatever actually I can get to work. So, let's see. Kind of. Tried to follow the hood. Kind of like that. All right. What color was that? That was black, right? Did I duplicate it twice? No, no. Sorry, guys, that I'm gonna reel in and out. Like I said, I'm literally looking off a picture of the past one I did on a group. Hey, Flash. Hey, it works like that. It works like that. I always try to catch Neon Sphere. You've probably seen him around, but anyways, I always can't catch Neon because he's at the wrong time for me too. As soon as I wake up, I miss him by like 10 minutes. So, um, yeah, I get it, man. I always appreciate you stopping in, though. It's always good to see you. Tonight's real chill, anyways. It's gonna be short, and I could put you to sleep if you want to watch me make this livery. Because I'm not racing tonight. I'm just doing a livery before jumping off. Yeah, get some sleep, man. Otherwise, I can put you to Cooper. Otherwise, I can put you to sleep doing this. Um, let's see. Oh no, the first one was supposed to be black. This one's supposed to be white. Dogs, dog does that. Loves when I'm talking to other people. He'll jump up on my lap too when I'm like in a meeting for work. Yeah, Flash. You have a good night. I got videos. They're not big edited videos, but I do have a video series that started to help with liveries. If you ever have any questions, drop a comment, and I might go over them sometime in a video. I'm trying to do videos, even though they're not very edited, to condense because stuff gets lost in live streams. But yeah, have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. All right. God, looking at this hood sideways is weird. Let's see. And my dog will not leave me alone. Normally, when I'm racing, my dog lets me be. But since I'm not racing, I'm just chilling. He's like, let me see what's going on here. Okay. We kind of lined this stuff up on the other one with the hood, but the chrome actually lines up perfectly with this hood. On the GR3, it doesn't. It lines up a little different. So we're not going to worry about that. Let's try to keep it with the angle with this, kind of with the angle of the hood scoops there a little bit. It'll be in the middle of them. Maybe not the middle, but it's not going to be right on the edge. But I need a little bit of space there for the rest of what we're doing. Make sure that angle. Okay. Let's do this one black. Hey, Rob. Thanks for stepping in. I know you're watching a lot of other stuff everywhere else, so especially with all the PHG World Series stuff going on. But thanks for stepping in, man. What am I doing? Yes, we're gonna duplicate right here. I'm just kind of getting the angles I'm gonna use. I'm gonna fill the rest of it in later, especially because white. This is just actually the accent color. Accent. This is the underneath color, anyways. So white is going to fill it, anyways. I meant to duplicate on symmetrically. All right. All right. So that's basically it there. Let's go back. We will duplicate. We're going to move this to the top. Put it in white. Move it over to get that line. We're actually going to... I'll just fill that in later. That's fine. Duplicate. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, I had to jump in Papa's quick before I decided to go live for a bit. It's going to be a quick stream anyways. I'm just chilling, chatting, and doing a couple liveries. Yeah, I'm sure it is the most interesting thing. Actually, I know there are some people who actually really enjoy just sitting, like it chills them out. For me, I feel like I'm not entertaining enough to pull off doing this. Gosh darn it, stop deleting. I want, or duplicating on the same spot. I want to symmetrically. Yeah, but some people enjoy this, chill. I enjoyed making them, so it's like, well, why not? This specifically, this is for somebody. So yeah. We can leave that line all the way through. I didn't technically run that line all the way through on the other one. But this isn't going to be a one-to-one match anyways. And I didn't run it through on the other one, which meant I had to redo lines down here. So it's probably fine. We'll just leave them. Okay. We got the hood kind of done except for touches. What I wish, and people have mentioned it before, I literally wish that credits that get used, like when people download somebody's, I wish those ones that got used to download them went to the people who made them. It just goes to PD. Oh, no. All right. Let's see. I kind of angled this guy like so-ish. Kind of with the hood a bit. So about there. This bottom one though, I actually did this color just to give a little bit of that pop. Yeah, I know Porsche. That's what I was kind of yeah. That's what I was basically getting at. And people have mentioned that too. Like it'd be cool, um, but we don't get it. Which it's measly anyways. But it's measly credits anyways. But it's fine. All right, so let's do this triangle here. Oh, I didn't do the yeah. Normally I do. 1 second here. Let me look at this here. Triangle. Okay, it goes all the way up there. So yeah, all the way up into there. Normally, I've talked about before. I like to align with camera and then turn the angle all the way up and the depth all the way up. I forgot to on this one, and I don't want to screw it up, so I'll just duplicate it symmetrically. But that helps you from not having to duplicate symmetrically. All right. The whole section in back is basically all black. So let's just mask this off quick. Except for that line, so we don't want to screw up that line. Or put it up there on the... We'll do this, duplicate it, and then we'll fine tune that line. We'll fine tune that line here. From the triangle to there. Oh, stick drift, huh? Looks about right. Do that on the other side. It looks good. I did do one little white section down here on the group. On the group 3, just to break up the black on the back a little bit. Otherwise, it was just, there's all this stuff going on, and then. Hi, Rob, man. Thanks for stopping in, and yeah, I don't blame you for watching that. That should be a good show. All right. I got to keep track of the time too to make sure. I kind of lose myself when I do these, so let's finish filling in a couple of these spots. Make sure the angle's up. Sometimes if the angle isn't up, these little creases, the paint won't go around it. Okay. Where was this? That was on the back. All right. All right. Now for some fun details. How did I do this top section here? I think I did. Let's go and look down from the roof. Let's grab this one. Oops, that's the wrong way to stretch. Stretch this. All right. Crap. That goes too far down there. Let's see if I can adjust it with depth. There. Because I have something else going over it anyways after this, so we're not worried about down there. More worried about lining up here. That looks a little bit better. Kind of lines up with that a little bit. And still runs basically. You can see a little teeny bit off where it gets a little wider at the end there of white. That's all right. But it kind of lines up with that where it's angled, which is nice. Anyways, this part I don't have to worry as much about because I am going to mask over it anyway. So let's duplicate symmetrically. Let's go back to this and finish. Oh, how did I put it on before to make it look nice? Okay. I did. And did like this kind of. Okay, and then how did I do these other pieces? See if we can make this work. Or if it's not going to work as well. Cooper, come on, pal. My dog is ridiculous right now. Oh, yes, I love you too, buddy. All right. This is not going to work as well as I wanted it to. Cooper, come on, pal. You gotta let me just work here. I think I might mask it off a little bit different on this car because the angles are not working as well. Let's do this. Let's grab this. We'll make it work. So what I did on the other one is I made a couple more of these, increasingly getting skinnier and a little bit further away. Whoa, buddy! Last second stick drift to just throw it. Really need to get a new controller. So it's going to be a teeny bit different than my Group 4. Same kind of concept, though, that I did on it. This over the top. Let's see here. And then Oh, I gotta make sure I go duplicate all those on the other side. We'll do that in a second. And then did my main piece up here, where I lined it up with this main angle, and we went longer than that. Let's do about there, and then we angled her some. Okay. There, that fills out that section. I need to make sure I duplicate all this stuff symmetrically. There. Okay. Those will start matching up, because I got kind of stuff like that going on throughout this, including another set here where we a little bit bigger than that. Keep following this line. Do that one, and then one more smaller one here. All right, there we go. Looking pretty good there. What else we got going on that I've missed? Let's go finish the front off here. Up here. I actually only need to really mask over this white section. The rest of it, I kept blue going through, so that should be fine. All right, next hardest part is the roof. The roof. So, let's see. Let's take this down here, skinny it up. Let's see. Probably won't finish this part off. Let's do the next part. Go back to the roof, get this triangle in black. Let's see. We need to flip you that way. Bring this guy like so. That's why I was struggling. I didn't do a line with camera, so I was kind of angling a little weird. So let's line this back up again. I have more. There we go. Fix that angle on the right. Okay. I have more decals going up on top the roof that I need to be able to line up. So that triangle is important to try to keep in line with the white and the gold. So then I can line these up next. They're a little bit bigger on the group 3. I think we'll be able to live with these. God, that stick drift is killing me. It hasn't been so bad until the night. I think we'll go with about there. Duplicate, and we're going to kind of do that same concept we've been doing on the other parts of the car. Kind of bring it up to the roof with this cascading line type deal. Hit it with another one. Get you a little bit skinnier and a little bit further away. Hit it with the last one. Aight. Last thing we need to do is go back to this first one. I did angle it. So I just duplicated again so I could keep one end square, and then on this one I'm going to angle to kind of go with the windshield and the windshield banner. I'm going to move this one a teeny bit. Just, that's a personal preference. So, hey, B. What's up, B? Yeah, we're just doing stuff. This is for somebody, so I'm going to put this on so I know where it is. Back to decals. All right. So, one last decal up top, and then I can put these on the other side. Well, I welcome the spy. Spy, lurk, chat, whatever you want to do. I'm down with all of them. I don't keep that many livery secrets. I share them all out there. So, did I square this off, or how did I do this on the last one? Yeah, I did. I angled these to match. Well, sort of match. And then I did kind of kept the same concept going with a shorter one. How much? Yeah, anyways, you're joining now. This is basically a remake of a group 3 I've already done for somebody just recently. I'm going to shorten that up a little bit. I don't like the way it goes over that angle there. One day, I know I'm so bad with it with everybody I watch who I talk to, and I'm like, oh yeah, I got ideas and I'll make something. I'm so bad with that. I really am. I randomly just make stuff. All right. It's either that or I get a random ask on like Discord from somebody. This was actually somebody found my livery, was using my livery, just a random livery. And reached out on PSN and was like, dude, I use your livery. I found your YouTube. Do you think you could make me a custom one for me, and he offered up commission, and I was like, dude, that's pretty awesome, because like most people know me through YouTube. They don't randomly find me, so it was pretty cool. Somebody did that not line up? No, it did. Just a visual glitch. So it was pretty cool getting randomly found by someone. What happens when somebody asks about a livery? If I jump on it right away, I end up making it. If I don't, then it just sits on the back burner of my ideas. Like, if I jump in, like, I'll be like, I gotta find time. And then what do? I jump on and I start doing it. If I don't do that, that's when it sits and I don't finish stuff. I still have liveries out there that aren't finished on cars. All right. Let's see. Let's do. We're going to go to the back of the car. We're going to do something super fun for everybody to see. Working with 1 million layers. Y'all ready for this? All right, I think we're kind of mostly squared up. I have this. Which one do I want? This is the one that's the center, kind of. This is the top, so I know where the top will be. Or is it the top? Yeah, it's basically the top. This will be some magic for some people. If you haven't worked with layers, this will be a fun thing to watch. So I'm setting this first one. Setting this first one, it's not the first one in the order. I'll worry about that later, but it's towards the top so I can know where it is. This has 20 layers. So I'm just sitting here duplicating this one a bunch. It probably won't end up being 20. I'm not counting. Are you guys counting? Somebody tell me what number I'm on. YouTube and PlayStation lag will make sure that even if you tell me what number, it'll be 5 minutes ago. So, all right. That might be. Oh, I was one off 20, 19. All right. So we got 20 layers here because this is a crazy thing. We duplicated almost 20 times 19. And now we're going to replace with all of them in order. So they're all numbered down here. So this might take a bit. So you guys just bear with me. There's number 1. Replace again. Let's go find number 2. Number 2. You guys will get to watch it take place. Number 3. And I'll prove to you guys I can count to 20. 3. Replace 4. I actually might use this, and I'll slow it down for one of my livery videos of using layers. Layers are cool to use. The problem is if you didn't input them, it's tough finding them out in decals. Oh crap, what number am I on? 7. There's 7. We're almost halfway there. 8, 8, 8. Place 9. 9. Replace 9. 10. 10. Place 11. Anyways, you do the duplicate, replace. So you make sure everything is lined up. By duplicating or replaces it replaces it in place. That was 11, right? So 12, 11, 12. And like if you make things bigger, 11, 12, 13, and duplicate, it will make them all that size. If that makes any sense. 14, 15. I think for most people starting out, whoops, wrong section. For most people starting out, um, this comes in handy the most. Not with layers of like 20 or 100, but like there are some decals out there. I think I'm on 18, 19. There's some decals out there where it's a base and then an outline, and so you can do any colors with it. And I think that's where it comes in most handy for beginners, or if you want to call it just beginning. On a add a layer back here. Anyways, there's your owl. This is the logo he wanted, and like making this was beyond um beyond my capabilities, making something like this and doing the layers. But I had a guy on Discord help me, which so long as all this goes through, I'll probably send him over a tip for doing it because that was pretty cool. I didn't think it was gonna be possible. Like I don't ask for stuff very often because like I can't break stuff out like this. I don't have that. Decal making is something that is beyond me. So yeah, this is pretty cool. This one's specifically for somebody, Cole. You can't just steal it. Cole's just like come in here and he needs it himself. All right. I wasn't even trying to get to. I gotta finish all the regular car stuff. Make sure that's done. Anyways, let's keep this here. Put this in this bronze. I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger. Bring it over. Okay, good enough. All right, I have a couple more things on the car before I start putting all the finishing decals. And Porsche, I did see your message. I'm gonna try to bust out the end of this, the last decals, and then hopefully I will jump on it. I should have done this last one. Where is this decal? All right, B. Do your YouTube duty. Thanks for stopping in, man. All right. Let's see. All right. Like so. Dang. I just made it not wide enough to cover that section. Or finish that. There. All right, so that's that. There's a little bit on the hood that I did on the other one, which I don't know if there's as much space to do here. We'll try. I feel like I had a little more space because the hood vents are different between the 3 and 4. Yeah, it's mostly sponsor decals. I do have basically that that theme I've kind of been running with the blockish, which I don't know that I'm going to do as much on this one just because these vents, I might do them a little different. These vents kind of get in the way of how I did it on the other one. So I'm just going to do it a little different. I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to do just a really thin one here. If I can get everything to match up. So definitely be a little bit of a difference compared to the other one. But sometimes I didn't actually say I was going to do it 1-to-1 anyways, so that ain't a big deal. All right, and then there was a couple things underneath here. Let's add a layer below. There was add a little bit of this goldy bronze color underneath just to kind of give it that color here. That there actually is a little bit more gold I need to add in some spots, but right now I'm not going to worry about it. Let's see. Let's do a couple of the decals on the hood here. Those are my collection. Six Sigma Racing. Let's do. Oh, I forgot to put that on the hood after it got deleted. Let's do this simability. Did that down here. My items. Do it's here. I'll keep that in white. All right. Let's see. We're not gonna have room for it, so we'll put it up here instead. My Honda, powered by Honda, was further down on the GR3, but there's not room here. This will fill in this space a little bit. That'll work. Kind of gets a little funky by that scoop. Not quite as bad. Still kind of rolls up, but that's okay. Let's see. Over the lights. All of the lights we had. I did the NSX GT3. I don't have any of these for the 4. I wonder. I don't really want to go searching for them right now. I wonder if NSX3. Whoops. Wouldn't even matter. It's not the 4. No, I'm not going to go with 4 right now. I'm not going to. I'm not going to do that on stream. It takes too long to look through all of those. We'll just do NSX up front for now. Back a little bit. All right. Put that on the other side. Let's see. That's basically it for the hood. Let's go back to the side of the car. Let's do the number first. This is where the duplicate and replace works really well. When you have numbers like this, like it worked really well for that 20 layers, but most people aren't going to put on 20 layers. However, people might do this with when they got layers of numbers. I have a 3-layered number here that duplicate and replace after I've got it the size and angle I want. Really works wonders. Now I put them all in the right order. I'll change this one to that goldy bronze. Let's go out here, and this is 6 Sigma up here. All right. I normally will finish the one side. Oops. Before I flip a lot of my sponsors over to the other side, just in case I need to move them around a bit. That way I don't have to continually move them on both sides. Hey, what's up? Whoops, this is a decal I made. I mean, that's actually what I'm doing right now. This is actually a livery. I I don't do a ton off commission, but I do sometimes do them, and that's actually what this one is. I gotta move this down. And some randomly found me, and yeah, doing this one on commission. All right. Actually, 2. This is the second one. Over here. Yeah, I mean, hit me up. Send me something on like a comment so I remember something on either this live stream after I'm done or one of my videos. Because I don't really have I have my email set up to the channel, but it's not a specific email for it. So I'll possibly be interested depending on my timing and such. It's something I do. It's also something I don't know if we are or not, to be honest. I don't like skewing logos too much, but we'll skew it a teeny bit just to make it fit. I think on my page I have my PSN. I believe it's Ballatix, Ballatix. I think it's on my page, but place. Lower layer is that gold. Make sure this is the right white. What time is it? All right, I got a little bit left, so I'm gonna do a little bit more of this, and then Portia, if you're still there, yo, Warzone. Portia, if you're still there, I'll go check out those liveries. I don't know. I wanted to try to get this finished on stream, but I don't know that I'm going to, because there's some smaller details I got to finish after this. All right. Well, very soon I'll be backing out to go look. Like I said, I don't think I'm gonna finish this on stream. Maybe tomorrow night. Hey, Scorp, what's up? What's up? Maybe tomorrow night. I think I'm planning on streaming in tomorrow night. I might actually even race a little bit tomorrow night. So yeah, I really wanted to do it in one sitting, but I get so detail oriented. Hey, Octane, I get so detail oriented that I get lost in it sometimes, and it takes longer than I want. All right. Let's see. We want this one. This is going to be another example of duplicating and replacing, because this is gold. Let's make sure it lines up first how I want it to. It looks all right. I'm going to duplicate that. I'm going to go over and press triangle, replace, and right here, this is the kind of stuff you'll find out when you search sometimes. It's tough to see when you didn't make them, but you can see one's named Honda Racing, the next one by the same person who shared it, that 076YRFG, Honda Racing, and it says underline. And so you'll get better at seeing some of these. Sometimes they say top bottom, sometimes they say layer 1, 2, 3, but try to see that they're by the same person. That underline is going to go on top. So I can make this gold. I'm going to go in there, I'm going to change that to white, and now I made my own color combo with it. So I'll do that when I want like a color combo instead of adding all the colors. If you really want like a pure racing livery, like a lot of racing liveries, they don't change all the brand colors, right? You're going to get all these different colors of minor sponsors, and that's fine if that's the style you want to go with. I do that on some. I also do liveries like this where I like staying to like, I got like 4 colors here. Oh, Warzone, you're gonna be jumping on GT7 soon too? Nice. Anyways, let's see. I got sidetracked there. Up here. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, I still got to make some more for Octane. Like I said, I was telling B earlier, I get so wrapped up in actually think I used the regular logos for this. Bills. No, I didn't. I looked at myself. Just kidding. I get so wrapped up, and then I race, because I still race, and trying to find time racing between also doing liveries. But it is something I enjoy, so there's that. Let's see. Oh no, did I not have that saved from before? I gotta go look it up. I thought I had it saved. Dang it. Oh, it's right here. It's behind my face. That's why. Stick drift. Need a new controller. All right. Let's see. Up front, I had Fanatec. Let's go up front. Add this Fanatec. Let's do this. Let's flip a 180. Try to keep it lined up there. I had this Team Agency Racing. Kind of along that. Let's see. This was in my preset. My favorites. This Hyper Ice. Put it on both. I like how I duplicated that one, but I haven't duplicated a single other one yet. Just realized. Hey VKG, what's up, man? How you doing? I just realized on the group 3, I kind of lined up this angle a little bit. That'll do. All right. Was there any more sponsors on these sides? I think that's about what I did on the other one. Back of the car. I'm doing well. I'm almost gonna wrap up here soon, actually. But yeah, man, I'm doing well. Just figured I'd hop on quick because I was already gonna do a livery. I figure let's do it live. Why not? A little chill. Whoops, that's not the one I wanted. I'm gonna try to do when I do some liveries, try to go live a little more often and do a little series out of it. Especially if I'm doing them for people, try to do some of them live. They can see their works of art done live. So let's go do this wing real quick. We'll see. It's tough for me to do them live too because like I get so focused and then start chatting and then I get nowhere. Like, I mean, I like doing it to chat anyways with the community, so it ain't that big of a deal when I get lost, but like I sometimes feel bad because I don't get as much shown progress as I want. Whoops, I didn't mean to duplicate it. I meant to duplicate it symmetrically. So that, let's see, it is in here, that Six Sigma. Okay. I always hit my wings. This is the one thing you will find on almost every Sugar Shuffle livery. Most of them. Sometimes I'll go out of the norm, but I always like hitting the back with that Sugar Shuffles. So people trailing know who made it. It's about the only place I put my name on most of them. For a little bit, I actually have a designed by, and then I imported my own signature, which my signature's trash. That's why I ended up not using it. What am I doing here? Because I just scribble for my signature, basically. But that way when people are, behind you, because everybody who runs these liveries is quicker. It's a known fact. You're quicker if you run a Sugar Shuffles livery. So, keep that in mind. I think the wing I did a white. I did that duplicate. Oh no! Before we do that, always on the wing. When you're putting it on the side, go over here to projection range and hit that angle with a -3. That'll make sure it doesn't bleed up here. If it's not, it'll bleed. So hit it with that -3. Then I'll duplicate and replace. Because whatever I replace it with is going to have those same settings. So this already has -3 angle. We're going to hit it with that gold. Hey, howdy, what's up? What's up, Captain Howdy? Hey, we're all on different timelines on our journeys of, what we can do really, really well, what we are learning. I'm still learning, man. You should see the stuff I see that I'm like, how do you guys do that? The thing is if you enjoy it, that's all that matters. You like doing your own, you like that creative side. It's all art, it's all subjective. The funny thing is my style, what I like the most, and what you'll see on like I run a lot of like Johnny Walker liveries. Hey Joe, is like it's just clean lines, like just like it's very simple lines for the most part on a lot of my Johnny Walkers, and then like I start doing stuff for other people, and like I start just adding stuff. Um, nice, nice. I probably have more in doing liveries, to be honest. Um, but yeah, I gotta hit it with that semi gloss too. Don't want to forget that. So so they wanted they gave me freedom, but they're like any combo of black, white, blue, gold, or bronze. So that's why there's a little bit of goldish in there. The other one actually has more gold, which I'm gonna add to this, but it's probably gonna be afterwards. Yeah, Joe, I did that owl earlier with. I actually might make that av van a little bit smaller, just because of the space top to bottom. Anyways, that's 20 layers that you obviously know I got done for me on Discord, which yeah, so long as this guy ends up liking it, whoever that is, I'm reaching out to see if he has some way of taking a tip from me. So um, I keep saying last couple things, and then I'll go check out stuff from Porsche, and then there's so many things. Like I haven't even duplicated the other side. Favorite styles, and then I did this little fade thing. In gold, and let's pull it back a little bit. Try to line up those squares. There. We gotta bring the other one to the back here. Dang it. Could have used it a little bit longer. Yeah, use that angle. The angle and depth, it's a lifesaver. I know. I have liveries I've gone back to and edited, and I'm like, what? Uh, I'm actually going to do this a little different than I did the group. I want it up further, but I don't want the boxes to be too much bigger than the front ones. So I'm going to just fade it back again over here. I used to do I know why I'm getting mad. I didn't change the projection. That's why this is being annoying. Whatever. I'm not going to notice. That's going to bug me. Delete that. Go back here. When everything else is by camera, I need this to be by camera. Okay, let's delete that one. Anyways, sorry, Captain. I sidetracked my own thoughts. I used to do some of the same, and you just work around it and kind of mask off areas, and it was a pain in the butt until I finally found doing the -3 always works on angle, so long as you pick left and you don't move it. Works every time. So definitely do that. It's a lifesaver. I don't know why I didn't project this over to the other side like I normally do, but whatever. Is what it is at this point. We'll just duplicate it. It's nothing lost except a little bit of time. Duplicate one more and flip horizontally and throw this up front. I'll bring it back so it kind of fades. Let's bring it up a little more. A little bit of a weird angle there. I think if I put it on like this, it might be better, but those are the kind of little things that only somebody like me normally gets annoyed with, and I'm gonna leave it. We got to do one more. Add layer below. Let's look straight down from the roof. Saved in my styles here. Change that color. I'm actually up here. Going to make it a little more transparent. All right. That's mostly what I did. I also think I'm going to keep saying just one more thing until the end of the night, apparently. So I went with this gold on the other one. I still haven't actually shared the other one yet, so nothing's set in stone with what I'm doing. I kind of like the offset gold. I actually have a couple more, like this gold angle piece. I have a couple more that I put in along here, like trim pieces, just to kind of give a little more gold accent around the car. And I got to finish the rear and duplicate everything to the other side. There's a couple decals like up front I need to add. I'm not going to add those right now. I will probably do that tomorrow. I plan on, I think, finishing this tomorrow. Yeah, there's no stickers you can do on these ones. So I'm going to save this real quick. What do I want to save it? One sec here. I'm going to save this real quick. And then, Portia, I'm going to finally get to your request and go check it out. And then I'll be popping off. Sorry, I'm looking something up and I am struggling to go find it. Here we go. That's what it was. How many times did you hear me say it? Just one more thing. Concept. Although it's not really a concept anymore. I think I'm going with it. So now I have the group 3 and 4 almost done. I'll probably finish up both tomorrow if I do stream. And maybe even race a little bit. We'll see. I've been wanting to get to Deep Forest. I like Deep Forest. Anyways, let's go. Last thing we will be doing, as long as this doesn't crash out. I actually thought I was gonna stream like a half an hour less than this. It was gonna be a short stream. It still is a short stream, but I that's the Minnesota goodbye right there. Is you just keep going. Showcase. Content search styles should be it. Porsche. All right, now who do we know? Who I'm looking for? TC Robert does or TCR Robert does a ton of work, which I love the rainbow colors. It is his. These I love the rainbow color underneath. Which stuff like this, by the way. Let's look at it here. Stuff like I have on my list to do on my Livery 101 videos I've been doing, which this is really cool with these overlays. Um, I have on my list to do like wraps and then overlays. Like it's really cool. Probably what he has under here is either he did his own fades or he did a wrap with this rainbow underneath and then overlaid all this stuff over the top of it, which is really awesome and really fun. And honestly, once you learn it, not super hard to do. Perfecting and having clean lines might be a little harder, but like you said the Evo. Where is it's there? It is. I'm looking, literally trying to find the Mitsubishi on it. But I'm actually, this is one of the topics I wanted to hit. I'm guessing it's not a. I'm guessing it is a wrap, a rainbow wrap, and you can put it, which it's really cool, and that's why I want to do a video on it because I think it'd be helpful for a lot of people. You can do a lot of cool things with it. Like he did this wrap underneath, and then these lines are super clean, but they just accent and help that wrap underneath pop. And I think some of the coolest wraps to use is doing stuff with rainbow colors or fades like this. Like you can do your own fade, any colors you want, instead of a wrap underneath, and then overlay it with stuff like this. But if you can find a wrap you like, it's way easier because people imported that. It's way easier to lay that wrap down. You don't have to waste time doing a fade. But like, this isn't a hard concept to do something like this. To make it as clean as this is the harder part. But I'm gonna do one of my livery classes, part whatever, is gonna be on doing a style kind of like this. It won't be exactly like this, and it takes a long time to get it as clean as this. But Porsche, these are really cool. He does a really good job, so give him props, man. I don't know if I've ever talked to him or if he's in any discords. Like I'm in some livery discords, so I could possibly be in a discord with him. I don't know if he's on Discord or not, but right. Do you have something to search for? So I'll go look before I jump off because I'm really good at this whole Minnesota goodbye thing. Like I keep saying Minnesota goodbye because that's where I live, and we do this. We just we'll say bye on the way out the door, and then in the entryway about an hour later, we're still talking. That's what I've been doing all night. Whoops! I didn't really need to. just spelled that right? Oh, you do Nesquik like all of them. I thought I was gonna find like one or two. All right. I don't know what it is. I like the pop of the black with these colors, to be honest. Although the the yellow that this other guy did is very like nostalgic to my mom. Always used Nesquik. She loves Nesquik. Uh, so like having the yellow is like is being nostalgic for her pouring in. But I think I like the black the best. The white works too. There's something about that black. See, there's something nostalgic about that yellow. And like the yellow, like when you get the powder Nesquik and like it was like in the yellow like little plastic. I should have been doing some likes and reposts while I was in here. But I like the pop of the black. But yeah, well done. Well done. Ooh. That has that God, I know this exact paint. I've never actually really used it, but I have it purchased. What I also like is that you have like I always have wanted to go back and do this. You have like a very consistent theme. Um, that's what it was. That's the carbon it was. Yeah, and I like that. I've wanted to have a consistent theme, like because these are all very like even though they're a little bit different here or there, they're kind of the same flow and same theme. Somebody did that one for Rory, and another one for Rory. Um, and like my personal ones are like a lot of Johnny Walker, but they're not a consistent theme. They're not a consistent theme like yours is. Hold on, I'm gonna go give a little love. This is another thing I can add on in my livery videos. Is this one not only did he have the rainbow wrap underneath and these dark overlays to help it pop, but he also has the transparent flag over the top to give it a little more like a little more texture. I mean, it's not a texture, you're not going to feel it, but you know what I mean. A textured look. But yeah, enough of my Minnesota goodbye. I Is that who does Hawkson's? I've never really paid enough attention. I know Hawkson gets a lot of his stuff done, and a lot of people have people they go to. I jump around so much that I've never made a whole ton. I made a bunch for Goat Instinct when Mullet started, and I do stuff for them when they come and ask me, but I don't. I jump around so much that I don't have something for every car. I was going to just because you. This is the Minnesota goodbye thing again. I was going to real quick. Last thing, I swear, is like oh, that's my collection. I want my items. I'm like, why? I jump around a lot now. But like, let's see. I started mostly, and this is the evolution of. Like, this is my first ever one in the game, which actually wasn't too bad, considering it was my first, and I was trying to figure out the livery editor. But like, you know, there's not a lot there. It's come a long way, but it was mostly I started with mostly Johnny Walker, but they weren't like a They weren't like a consistent, your Captain, yours was a lot more like each one was consistently kind of had the same theme, and mine just didn't. Like a lot of them have like, clean lines, lines, lines. But yeah, the same gold, I guess. That part had a theme. A little bit of blue label here. I really like this one. I don't know what it was. The pop of white I liked. Anyways, then I started doing. Eventually, let's see here. If it loads. Some more Johnny. Some Blink 182. I started doing random stuff for McNaughty. These Joy-Con Nintendo Switch things, which I really like doing. The Thug, Mario, Lego. I started the half and half Jack Daniels. But yeah, some stuff for Papa and PhD. Then we got into doing some stuff for NRL. I do a lot of I do a lot of cancer, breast cancer awareness, and some other cancer stuff. Just uh, my sister's cancer free now, but she was diagnosed right after my. I mean, she technically got diagnosed before my dad passed away. But anyways, that's kind of close to my heart. So done some of that too. But then the sugar series, which I really wanted to keep going, I just got kind of lazy. Icy and candies, Skittles, Sweet Tarts, Jolly Ranchers, Sour Patch Kids, Nerds, Twizzlers. This Lemonhead that Joe, I don't know if he's still here, but Joe Collins helped me with some decals on that. I don't know that I've seen. I don't know that I've seen that actually. This trolley one, I still love this thing. There's, I don't know why. I just love it, love it. Although I'm wondering if there's decals on the back. Sometimes when decals get deleted, they're just gone from your livery, and you don't know whether they're there. I kind of don't know if there's one on the back fender. Normally, I put something by that back fender. If it's the a tire Advan logo over the top, or I don't know. Love that one. Reminded me of the packaging. I like this one too. It's just so bright. Basically based off the packaging too. This one, just a million little bears placed. Anyways, that's my last minute sort of goodbye. This time I'm actually out. It was really fun chatting with all you guys. I think I'll be back tomorrow night. We might do a back-to-back night stream. I know that's not very normal of me, but I think I'll be back tomorrow night, as long as nothing comes up. And I'll probably finish off these liveries. We might jump into some deep forest. Who knows? I might just chat and say goodbye for an hour. You never know. Uh, anyways, thank you guys for stopping in. Yeah, yeah, Captain, man, it was good chatting with you. Good checking out yours and then the Porsche liveries, um, made by Robbie. It was nice. I like checking all of it out. So, um, stop back in tomorrow night if I'm here. Thanks, Octane, for lurking around. Always good to have you there. And yeah, we'll see you when we see you. Peace.